Hi and welcome. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinsons. Welcome to our Young Onset Circuit class. For today's class, you're going to need some light weights and some water. Make sure that you have a chair nearby for balance to assist you if you need balance, or that you're exercising next to a wall, again, for safety. This class is meant for people with young onset Parkinson's disease. It's meant for people with mild symptoms of Parkinson's disease. We will be exercising for about 45 minutes, and we will be getting on and off the floor. So make sure that this is appropriate for you. I'll be trying to show you as many modifications as possible. But let's get started. We're going to start off with our warm-up. Find yourself some nice big room, some area in your room to get started. If my warm-up doesn't work for you, please make sure that you do something before you begin. It's really important that you stay safe and warm your body up properly. Run up and down the staircase, run around your house, do some hop, skipping, and jumping, whatever it is that works for you. I'm going to put on some music and do a more rhythmic, dancey type of warm-up, but not too dancey, I promise. So here we go. Let's put on our music and get started. We're going to start off with a march. Just warming up. Big arms up, deep inhale, and deep exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Two more times. Inhale up and down. Last time. And exhale down. Good. All right. In place now. We're going to swing those arms and march the legs. Widen those legs a little wider. Come on down a little lower. Bring it back up and bring it in. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, modified jacks. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the legs, change the arms. Front, out, front, out. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. In place, march it out. Good, lift those legs a little higher now. Let's go right into a knee lift. Right, left, bring your arms underneath the knee, forcing that knee to come a little higher. Let's do doubles, right, left, 2 right, 2 left, again, 2 right, 2 left, back to singles. Let's incorporate the core by going to the opposite knee, warming up that core, warming up the back and legs. Bring those arms nice and high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees up. Take this to a gentle kick in front. Getting those hamstrings and glutes a little more engaged. 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, and march it out. Arms up and down. Again, we're slowing it down now that we got the heart rate up. We've got oxygen and blood flowing throughout the body. You never want to just stop. And all right, nice work. Okay, so we're all warmed up now. We're gonna get ready to go. I've got 6 exercises for you today. Each 6 of these exercises at the end will give you a full body workout. I'm gonna explain each one, how to do each one first on our first round. Second round, I'll explain why they're beneficial for Parkinson's disease. And the third round, my favorite round, we'll be giving you a multitask, something to think about separate from what you're doing. forcing your brain a little cognitive challenge. So, okay, let's get started. Everything will be done for 1 timed minute, little time in between to transition and move on to our next exercise. First exercise is a plank windmill. You can do this against the wall. You can do this on a chair. You can do this on the floor. All different types of modifications. Stay safe. On the wall looks like this. You're going to bring yourself in a nice long diagonal. Arms are fully extended, legs are wide. You're going to twist your body all the way open. Your arm is even with your shoulder, not behind you, right here. And then you come down, there's your windmill, and come up. Follow your hand, make sure that your hand does not go behind you. Same exact thing on the chair. Right here, you may want to put that chair against the wall, again for safety, so it doesn't slide. You're in a long plank, your body is all in one line. We lift up to the ceiling and down, up to the ceiling and down. I'm going to take it to the floor. You're welcome to join me here. On the floor, you have 2 different options as well. You can be on your hands way up here, and we lift up just like as we did. Or you can bring it all the way down here to a lower plank. This is a little more difficult, a little more challenging. Whole body comes up and around. All right, we're going to put on our timer. Find the position that works for you. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Take your body all the way around, pull your belly tight. Make sure that you're not extending that arm any further than your shoulder. Pull your belly tight. Try not to lift your hips up. You don't want to be upside down. You want to be in a long plank. This is working your core, shoulders, abs. A little bit of everything. You've got your legs involved as well. All right, nice work. All right, our next exercise, you're going to need to come up. So let's take our more dominant leg, right leg, left leg, whichever is more dominant. Put it in front of you, 90-degree angles. This is important. You may not need this now, but you'll be happy you learned this because it's the best and safest way to get off the floor. 90-degree angles, hand on your thigh, or if you have a chair nearby, pushing down. Keep your head above your body and come on up. All right, that's our first exercise. Our second exercise is a squat. Wood chop with an overhead circle. So we're going to grab your weight here, one weight. We're going to start off in a squat position. We're going to take that weight from one side, wood chop all the way around over your head and down. Squat, circle, and down. We're working glutes, working legs here, quads and legs, mostly glutes. And we've got our obliques working our core in that wood chop, and then shoulders in the full overhead circle. All right, let's put on our 1-minute timer. Practice this a bit and see if we can't get this one. Here we go. Big circle overhead, up and around. Feel your body lengthening and extending. Work those abs. Twist and bring it around. Make sure you're sitting back on those squats. Don't let your knees fall in front of your knees. Stay with it. I know that minute can feel long. We're almost done. And yay. All right, 2 down. All right, our next exercise, we're working on legs again. We're going to take a back lunge. You can hold your weight. You can add a little more, make it a little more challenging by holding a weight. We're going to start off With your right leg, I'm going to have you take your right leg, go into a back lunge, 90-degree angles in both legs. Watch to make sure that front knee does not pass your toe. 90 degrees, that's the big number in exercise, 90 degrees. We're going to take that back leg once you've made it into your lunge, kick it in front with your opposite hand going towards your toe, come back down. Bend, kick, stand. Bend, kick, stand. Make sure that, again, you're safe. Stand next to a wall and do this. Have your chair nearby for safety. We're going to put on our timer and our music. We've got 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. Make sure not to rush through these exercises. Stay at your pace, nice and slow. Find those muscles. Big step back. Get that 90-degree angle. Done. All right, nice. All right, we're up to, now we're gonna work our core. We're gonna hit the ground and do something called a sprinter's crunch. So you're gonna hit the floor. There's a lot of modifications to this. Come down to the floor. You're gonna start off with both legs straight, arms to the side. Make sure your lower back is nice and supported with the, on the floor. You're gonna pull your belly nice and tight. Take your opposite arm, your right arm or your left, and come up with the opposite arm into as if you were sprinting. Up, down, and then you switch. Alternative to this is start with your knees bent. Come up and down, up and down. Modification still works, I promise. Still working just as hard, is more of a crunch. Crunch, up, crunch, up. Still, as long as you're pushing your belly in into the floor, you're still working those abs. I promise you're still getting the same benefit. So don't worry if you can't get off the floor. Crunch, work hard, push down. We're going to put our music on and play with this. Here we go. On your way down, make sure that your back rolls down, you don't flop down. You want to make sure your spine does not arch. Stay safe. Get that feeling like you're lifting up and running. Almost done. These get hard after a while, right? And done. All right, good job, nice. We're gonna get off the floor again. Again, well, just to remind you, you're on all fours. One leg stays in front, 90 degrees. If that leg's under here, there's a better chance you'll come forward and down. You wanna stay at 90, hands on your thigh, head up, lift. All right, our next exercise, we're gonna need a wall for. It's a wall squat. We're gonna do a marching wall squat, but let's pick up those weights and add an alternate curl. So we're getting some arm work as well. So I'm gonna have you stand against the wall right here. Bring your legs directly in front of you. You wanna squat yourself down to about 90 degrees. That's optimal. Now some of that may be hard, maybe too hard for you. Come a little higher, that's fine, that's not cheating. You wanna just make sure that you're feeling it here. Your legs are not together, they're about hip distance apart. Your toes are not in, they're directly in front of you. This is your starting position. You stay in this position. We won't be moving except for marching. One leg at a time comes up, unweighting that leg, putting all your weight on the opposite leg. Forcing your lower back into the wall, working core, working quads and legs. Using your opposite arm for curls. Timer on, music on. We got 1 minute. Here we go. Make sure your back is against the wall. Try not to let your shoulders come off the wall. Pushing hard, pushing in. Try not to swing and sway your arms. Bend in place. And we are working opposites. Pull your belly tight, lift those knees. You're going to start to feel this in those legs. That's okay. It's exactly what we want. All right, nearing the end. Stay with it. We only have 5 seconds. And done. Nice work. Careful on your way off the wall. Put your hand against the wall to scoot yourself up and lift. Good. All right, our last exercise of our circuit is a cardio exercise. It's just meant to get that heart rate up. You can play with this any way you want. I'm going to ask you to do some what I call fast feet. Football drills. Here we go, right here. Legs are out, legs are in, it doesn't matter. Fast feet, you want to move those feet as fast as you can. Music on, let's have some fun. 1 minute, go, 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 go. This is my manic, this is my chance to be manic. Here I go, as fast as I can. And as it gets boring, I'll bring it in, bring it out. Maybe I'll raise the arms. Maybe I won't. Just stay with it. Go, 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 go. In and out. Your choice. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Stay with it. Come on, don't stop. Don't stop. Go, go, go. You're doing great. Almost done. First round's almost over. Go! All right, here we go. Come on. 5. And 1. Walk it off, don't stop. All right, we want to make sure we don't just stop. After you've gotten your heart rate up, you don't want to just stop immediately. It's going to make your blood pool. It can make you dizzy. So you don't want to walk it off and recover. Grab some water, deep breaths. We're going to go on to our second round. And our second round, the exact same exercises, all 6 of them, exact same. Now that you know how to do them, I'm going to explain why we're doing them for Parkinson's, working against training the body, working to minimize some of these symptoms that many, many people experience. The first exercise is the plank windmill. This is a great abdominal exercise, great core, shoulder strength. Wonderful exercise, full body, really good exercise. It's also really good for Parkinson's because many people find they become very, very stiff. So this is a more fluid motion instead of that trunk where everything is so stiff and the neck is stiff, everything becomes very stiff. We want to be more fluid. So I'm asking you to really lift and rotate around using your trunk. It's also a great range of motion exercise because your full body is extended. Reminding the brain, retraining the brain, reminding not to bend over or curl, standing tall. It's a great upper body exercise, upper back. We're also working that rotation, works this muscle up here, your trapezius. This muscle is all about posture. The stronger that muscle is, it forces your shoulders back and gives you better posture, better balance for walking and gait. Let's put on our music. Let's find our position on the floor, on the wall, on the chair, and work on that. Now that you know what it's for, try to really become more fluid. Try to use your upper body more effectively. Let's go. I'm going to be high up this time. Up. And I'm turning my whole body. I'm turning at the trunk. Really trying to be more fluid, not quite so stiff. I'm using my upper back, strengthening my upper back for better posture. Try not to let those hips come up. Go at your pace. Try not to speed it up too much. And nice work. All right. Come down to your knees. Gently and carefully lift yourself up. One hand on your thigh, lift up. All right, so that takes care of our plank windmill. Our next exercise is the squat wood chop, coming up and around. Again, working on fluidity, working on not such rigid motions. But now we're also working on a different way of working our range of motion. Try to get those arms really above you. So we're going to start down here. Here's our wood chop. But I want you to really reach, extend those arms. Your arms, your shoulders are safe. When they're directly overhead, you can lock them up here. It's when they come to the side that you need to make sure they're bent. And then around, up, reach, down and around. Up, reach, down and around. It's also an important and a good exercise for getting in and out of chairs, reminding yourself to use those squats, using those that motion, getting in and out of chairs, in and out of the car, all those functional movements. So we're put on our music. Think about really using those muscles in an exaggerated motion to help with your symptoms. Here we go. Now. Make sure you're sitting back. Be good to those knees. They may not hurt today, but they will someday if you don't use them properly. And, all right, you can hold on to that weight or not for our next exercise. Next exercise was that back lunge with the kick. This is all about gait. This exercise is strictly about gait. It's about strengthening the legs, but it's really about walking properly. Many people find with Parkinson's that their steps get shorter, smaller. So we want to remind the brain, build new pathways or strengthen the ones that are there to take larger steps. And that's where the kick comes in also, nice and big and explosive. But we're also using our opposite hand. That's for normal gait. Using opposites contralaterally, really important for balance. A symptom that many, many people find they lose with Parkinson's. So we want to remind the brain, retrain the brain. Here we go. Lunge it out, big step back, big kick, opposite hand. I like to bring my hands in front when I lunge. It helps with my balance. You want to challenge yourself a little more? Go a little deeper. Keep that front knee at 90. Almost done. 3, and all right. Catch your breath because we're hitting the floor. The next exercise is, again, about gait. Now we're really, really working on that contralateral motion. We're literally imitating that using opposites while we're strengthening our core. It's a wonderful core exercise. But really for us, it's about this. It's about reminding the brain to use opposites. Here we go. Come down slowly, making sure your back is safe. Pull your belly tight. Try not to let your belly pull out. We're almost done. Just a few more. And release. All right, give yourself a moment, relax and release your neck in case you put a little strain there. Rolling over, back up to the floor. One leg in front. All right, we're gonna hit the wall again. This one is, again, gait. We're working a lot on gait today, and posture, using the opposites once again. A lot of lateral movements today. Because it is something that really affects your balance. It affects your gait. You want to make sure that you're using those opposites. So we're going to lean into the wall, make sure your back is flat, make sure your shoulders are pushed back, your knees are 90 degrees, not less, a little more if that's okay. Opposites. Start off with that right leg, left arm, just to get you started. Here we go. If you want to challenge yourself a little more, change the tempo, make it a little faster, make it a lot slower. Hold 3. Hold 3 down. Up and down. Challenge yourself, work at your pace. Change the pattern. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. All these different ways of challenging yourself at the same exercise. Remember, the most important part of this is we're strengthening the legs, but we're also reminding the body to lift. Almost done. All right. Safely off the wall, hands here, support yourself, come on up. The last exercise, our cardio exercise. More and more studies are coming out explaining why cardio is so important for Parkinson's disease. It feeds the brain its 2 nutritions, blood and oxygen. Our brain works better when it's got a lot of blood and oxygen. But it also forces a very, very common symptom of Parkinson's is slowness, whether it's in your feet, in your hands, in your speech, in your thinking. Studies have shown that by moving any part of your body quickly, it transfers it to functional use. So I'm going to use the fast feet today. We could be doing anything. You could be rolling your hands. Anything to force, it's called force exertion. Forcing your body to move faster will help your body to move faster. Let's play with that. Really go for it now that you know how it will benefit you. Let's go. You can change the tempo on this too. Start here, then go for 10. Then go slow again. Then speed it up. Anything you do to challenge your body, go for it. All right, go for it. We only have 8 seconds to go. Bigger, harder, faster. Go. And you did it. All right. Once again, you never want to stop. So join me as we just kind of walk around and get our heart rate down. All right, prepare yourself for the best part. Our last round, same exercises, all for the same reasons. But this time we're going to multitask. In addition to a compound exercise, now I'm going to ask you to think about something else. Say it out loud, as hard and as many as you can. First exercise is our plank windmill. While you're doing your plank windmill, every time you come up, I want you to think of something that people give away or donate. Something that people give away or donate, okay? Every time. You've got a minute to come up with them. Try to have a different one for every lift. 1 minute on the clock. I'm going to do it up here this time. Here we go. Long body, fluid motions. Give away or donate. Were you able to fill up a full minute? Every time you lifted your arm, could you come up with something that people throw away? People donate, give away? All right, our next exercise is the squat wood chop. Every time you bring those arms overhead, now we're going to work on the opposite. Things that people save. They don't give away, they do not donate, they save. That could be because of a hobby, that could be because of a million reasons. I'm not going to make it easy for you. Sitting back into those wood chops, up and around, things that people save. Here we go. Standing tall, range of motion, sitting back. This one's harder, I think. And done. All right, let's move on to a whole new topic. We're going to do our back lunge into the kick. Again, make sure you're keeping safe. You're next to your chair is nearby for safety. This time, I want you to think about things that people do to pass time. Whether they're in a car, or they're driving, or they're in an airplane, you have got time to spend. You're waiting for a doctor. Things that people do while they're trying to just pass some time. Okay, here we go. Back lunge, kick. All right, I got stumped on that one, but if you may have noticed, a few times I nodded my head because I thought of one that I couldn't come up with before. So I was kind of proud of myself. All right, our next exercise is the sprinter's crunch on the floor, working opposites. Now I want you to think of things that come in pairs. Things that come in pairs. You may have to think out of the box for this one. Things that come in pairs. All right, here we go. All right. Well, that was pretty tough too. I really gave you some good ones this week, didn't I? Roll over onto your all fours, one leg in front. Help yourself up off the floor. All right, we're going to go back to the wall again. Our marching wall squats with alternating arms. Let's every time you lift one side of your body, let's say your right arm, left leg, let's count by twos. And every time you lift the opposite pair of your body, so 2's on this side, 5's on this side. You're just counting up. 2's on one side, 5's on the other. Back flat, knees bent, right, left, right. Here we go. Off the wall. Clear out your brain. We've been using it a lot. All right, our last exercise, our fast feet. Okay, this one's going to be easy. I'm giving you an easy one to end with. Types of shoes. All right, while you're running, oh, there's a type. While you're running in place or whatever it is you're doing, think of different types of shoes. You've got 1 minute to come up with as many types of shoes as you can. Don't stop running. Work as hard as you can. Remember, this is about cardio, about forcing the body to move fast. Let's go. Come on, a little faster. Come on, this is our last round. You made it this far. You can do it. All right, last 5 seconds. Go for it. Yay! High five, high five, high five. You did it. Walk it off, walk it off. Get that heart rate down with me. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. A few more times, get that heart rate down. How'd we do? Great job. All right, don't leave me yet. We need to stretch out. Get some of the toxins out of our body, lengthen some of those muscle fibers. I'm going to grab the chair, bring it over here. Start off with our quads, large muscle. Grab hold of your ankle, your toe, your pant leg. Maybe that will help you. Grab from behind. Make sure the knee faces the floor and you're standing tall. This is a difficult stretch for a lot of people. If that one doesn't work for you, bring that front knee at 90 again. Bring that back leg. Put your weight on the chair so this doesn't become muscular. It becomes lengthening and a stretch. I'm just going to hold it here. While you're here, you can use your vocal power. Just hold a note. It's a great way of strengthening your vocals. So I'm just going to say la for about 10 seconds. La. All right, other side. Again, grabbing hold, same or opposite. Knee faces the floor. Hips are extended, not bent. Try to get that knee facing the floor and back. That doesn't work for you. Extend that leg behind you, knee at 90. Come on back, lengthening, stretching that muscle. Take the weight off the leg, put it on the chair so that you can really stretch, not wait. And from here, let's say the letter A. A. All right, nice. We're going to move from the front to the back of the leg. I'm going to have a seat. You can do this on the floor or seated. I'm going to do a number 4 stretch, taking one leg, ankle over thigh. Gently lean into it. We know studies have shown singing is one of the best ways to work on vocal power. It works on all the muscles in your mouth and your throat. And it strengthens the vocal cords. So let's continue singing. I'm going to say the letter E, which will also force a smile. Here we go. E. Good. And reverse this. Other leg comes up. Gently bring it over. Number 4 stretch. Get a 90-degree angle out to the side. You're going to gently lean into it. This is for your glutes. We've done E. Let's do O. Now we're bringing the lips in. Maybe change the octave. Bring it way down. Deep breath. O. Great. All right. You can stay seated. I'm going to stand. We're going to just stretch out the upper body now. Drop your chin to your chest. Arms in front. You can hold on to the wall, a chair, or just in front. Pulling just gently, stretching out all those muscles in the upper back and in your shoulders. Drop your chin. Hold it right here, and let's say the letter I. I. Good, and reverse that stretch. Open up your palms, stretching out your chest, your biceps, your shoulders, abdominals. Open it all up here and just say, ah. All right, let's stretch those arms all the way overhead. Reach to the sky. Open up those fingers. Close them really, really tight. Open them up as wide as you can. Working on hand strength, working on tremors. Lift up those fingers as high as you can. Give me a big, long stretch. Lengthen every muscle in your body. Feel yourself growing just another inch. Just another inch. Drop your shoulders. Join me as we say yay together, because we are done and we did a great job together. Yay! All right, hands up, high five. You did a great job today. Thank you so much for working so hard. Please try to do this at least once a week. Try to work on as many different exercises as you can. The American Fitness Association says that at least 150 minutes a week. So try to get those minutes in. Taking videos or classes certainly helps make those minutes go by quicker. So join someone, take a friend out for a walk, watch a video with a friend, stay fit, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi everyone. If you had fun today, please give this class a like by clicking the thumbs up button. Leave us a note in the comment section below and subscribe for more fun classes with Power for Parkinson's. See you next time.